Hello and welcome guys to a quick setup guide on my plugin. In this video I'm gonna show you how to set it up because it will not start by just dragging it in. And I will show you some basic commands you will need in your journey with this plugin. If you need some words like the lovely EndIsle here, you can find downloads in the description. And note that there are sometimes a bit weird, like on this world there are a lot of exo to thread armor stands. You can remove them by killing the armor stands, but anyways, yeah, note that not every world is like clean and clear of armor stands and stuff like that. Yeah, let's just jump into how to set up the plugin. First thing first, you have to set up, of course, a little server. For me, I just use private test servers. I don't know how stable it will be with a lot of players online. I always test with 1 or 2 players online, so only in the small. But yeah, you can set up a little server, drag my plugin in, and then my plugin, as you can see here, needs some dependencies. It needs fast async world edit and lib disguise. But lib disguise need another dependency which is called protocol lib, so you have to drag them all in. As you can see here, I have another plugin in which is called plugman. It's pretty simple because sometimes my plugin likes to just don't work, or likes to just be in a loop of errors. Then what you can do about it is, if I go in game now, is plugman reload Skyblock Remake, and then it will load my plugin. This will make stuff easier. For example, that if you don't have to shut down the whole server to just reload my plugin. Plugman makes so you can only reload one plugin, which is pretty simple. After that, you will start the server and notice an error message, which is called like server type is not. There's not a valid server type or something, and then my plugin will shut down again. What you have to do is, your plugin will probably generate some config files. In the config, you have to set some things up. It will look like this, but the server type will be for you this. Just nothing. Why do you need a server type? It's for like where your spawn point will be. You can set if you join at the spawn. I will make it to true because it's pretty simple. And the server types, there are some different server types here that I have in the plugin currently. It's hub, Dwarven for Dwarven Mines, crimsonisle for crimsonisle, kuudra for the instance, dungeon DH for dungeon hub, floor 1 for the floor 1, but this is not really working currently. It's just added because it's there. Floor 7 for floor 7, and for 6 for floor 6, spidersden for spidersden, and end for EndIsle. This is all the worlds that are currently in there. I will here use hub because why not? And yeah, this is how you set it up. If you then use plugman to reload my plugin, or if you restart the server, it should work. It should work fine. And then you can just use my plugin. Okay, now I want to give you a little overview about what some important commands are in my plugin. One of the most important is of course /item, where you can get all custom items which are currently in game or which I have added. Some abilities work, like Crimson Armor ability and Terror ability, and of course Hypixel, the most important. Some are maybe not working, like Old Dragon. I just did not add it. What do you need to the items? Of course, enchantments. Enchanting items is very important here, or it's very important in Skyblock. You have to know that like normal enchants from the normal game are not currently added. What is added is you do /type /ench, and then you can choose some one of these enchantments. There's also enchantment called Grind. This is just made so items can grind. This is an enchantment which will not show in the lore. This is why it's there, but it probably has no use for you. But if you want, like, your Hyperion to have ultimate Voice 5, you do this, and then your item has ultimate Voice 5. Of course, you can go crazy and use ultimate Voice 10, or on this I use Dragon Tracer L. Yeah, you can go crazy with it. There's no limit. Okay, some enchants have a hardcore limit because of weird percentage stuff, but normally enchants like Dragon Tracer L or even more, you will trace a dragon from a very far distance, so this is of course possible. If we are already at items at the term, you will see that I have Infinity enchanted and I have an arrow here, which updates when I swap to the term. This is important to note because Terminator works a bit different than normal and normal bows. The arrow will get updated. So if I do /give, I will throw this arrow away and do have the Terminator and do /give cast arrow. You will see that it's not in head and it will not work. You can pull the bow, but nothing happens. You can't shoot. What you have to do is do this, and then the arrow will update to in head. So you will not pull the bow, but before that, it's just not working. Yeah. Next, very important enchant is probably the stats command. Stats is very important to change base stats, to give yourself a lot of mana without using any armor sets, give a lot of health. I always recommend using tab complete here. You can see then all the stats are listed and choose the right one, like Pristine 1, Pristine 100, set base set Pristine 100. Note please that the Skyblock menus currently you're just able to open it via the inventory by clicking on it or /E. This is because a weird bug, forgot to patch it to be honest, but it's too late now. Yeah, you will see I have 100 Pristine. Nice, I guess. Here are all the stats displayed which are currently in game and all the values which you have on your profile on the profile, we could call it that. If you click on here, you can see equipment. Equipment is added to the game. You can equip, unequip it here. There are some belts, cloaks, necklaces, gardens added, not all, but some. I should be able to fill every slot, but I don't know, to be honest. I have to see. Right, next important command could be if you play stuff like floor 7 or you're on floor 7 map, you will probably be, if you want to start there, the boss, do /start boss, and then if you want to start max on floor 7 to 7, the phases are not directly connected, like from the maxer phase you will directly go to storm phase. This is not added currently. Currently every is separated, and the storm phase sucks. Necron's not added, and phase 5 with the Wither King is also not added. Only 1 and 3 and 2 is badly added. You don't even have to crush storm. But yeah, how you are started? Start boss 7 will start Maxor. Start boss 7 Storm will start Storm. Start boss 7 Goldor will start the Goldor, the phase 3. Right. And if you want to start like floor 6, you can do /start boss 6, and floor 1 is also added. You can do start boss 1, of course. Next, kind of important is Slayer. Some Slayers are in Blaze and Enderman. Zombie is temporarily disabled because the Zombie Slayer was just bad. I removed it. I will add it soon. I will add the ref 1 to 5, but currently not added. Blaze 1 and 2 is added. Enderman 1 is added. Yeah. Don't have to say much about it, I think. Next is settings. This could be also important to disable some stuff. This is if you have like a special setup where the data should be stored from the plugin, you can do /set data path, and here at the path. Note that this only this command with /set data path is only able if you are only able to run this if you are OP. Otherwise, you will not able to do this. Then I want to inform you about 2 other commands that I have added. Here is /AH and /bazaar. They are working like as a proof of concept. They are existing, but I will not call them very well remade. So please note that this may be not that good as you imagine. My IH is very unstable, it likes to break a lot. So note that this might not be the best one, and slash bazaar is the same. It is working kinda, but not very well. Like every lore is not correctly here. I forgot to add this, or not even added this. Here is nothing added, and so please note that this is very bad remade, and I would suggest not really using them that too often because they are not good. Also, if you decide to use them, you of course need coins. How to add coins? Slash coins add remove reset set. You know, if you do set, you of course have set. You of course to have provide here a number. If you do add, you of course have to provide here a number. If you do remove, here a number. Or if you do reset, you don't need a number because it just resets your purse. I think this is self-explanatory. So right, I think that's everything covered. I want to note, like, the Legends of the Universe, or no, not Legends, the Arm of the Universe not always works with the flyability, especially if you switch between game mode, like creative and then survival again. You're not able to fly, so you just have to unequip, wait a bit, equip again, and then the ability resets, and you will gain the status of able to fly again. This has something to do with micros. I could patch this in theory, but I just forgot. Yeah, it's a common thing. Yeah. Okay, if you have the EndIsle downloaded the world and have it on your plugin and have the plugin, the island type set to end, you will notice that of course zealots spawn here, and you'll be able to go through stuff like this. This is sometimes a bit buggy, I have to admit. And you will able to, of course, kill Stealth Bruisers again. Are able to use to kill Stealth Bruisers and farm for Summoning Ice. Summoning Ice are added. Special Zealots are added. So, if you want to grind, you can do it. Yeah. But also, there's something called Infinity Ice, so you don't always have to place a lot of Summoning Ice. That's just useless. But if you want to, you can, of course. But I would suggest using an Infinite Eye. It's easier to use. This eye is not always updating, sometimes it's updating. And yeah, then you can spawn a dragon, which is also added, but sometimes buggy, especially this ability, because he shoots himself. But with my lovely Dragon Tracer L Terminator, I can just do this and TMEC, and chance are a bit funny. Yeah, just kill him like that. I will add this, and you can collect your loot, in this case, as part of the dragons. Nice. Yeah, this is also added. Dragon Fight is added. Here I meant with Except the Shred. Here's Except the Shred. Also, what you have to note about these things: if you are not on the EndIsle, you will open if you right click on an end portal frame, you will open the menu to add gemstones on your items. This is also added gemstones. You can mine J gemstone. This is added, and you can apply every gemstone. We just added everything out of Opal is added currently. Yeah, every stat is just correct here. You can see, by the way, some armor stands. Yeah. Also, mining is added. Mining custom mining system with mining speed and stuff like that is added to my remake as well. What also is added is lava fishing. Okay, I have like a lot of fishing speed and secret chance, so I should probably get a fish really quick. Copium. It could be that I can't fish in this fishing pool. Oh, I can. Give me a moment. Hello. Ah, now, perfect. Somehow not working. But yeah, it's also added. Yeah, if you have too much fishing speed, you cannot really tell where the particles are because they will be under the lava. Because yeah, some stuff. I would suggest having not that much, so it will not insect catch trap and you can't see the particles. That would be pretty annoying, I think. But you can tell if the here the thing goes down into the lava. You can see that now happening. Then you know that there is a fish, and you can pull it out. Yeah, this is so lava fishing is also added. And yeah, I think that's everything you need to know about my plugin. It's very buggy still. It's not really good. It can break if it's breaking, like this is not displaying anymore, or a lot of errors are occurring because sometimes errors can occur. That happens. Like here, it happens. Then don't panic if it's just one or maybe two. If it are more, like a lot, and maybe in a very high frequency, I would suggest reloading the plugin with Plugman. It's recommended by me. Yeah, have fun, I guess. Do whatever you want, test it out. Maybe change the source code soon in later versions. You may be able to add your custom items without coding knowledge. And maybe also with some coding knowledge add your custom abilities, but currently not in the game. Currently you're just able to take the items that I already not items, oh my god. Currently I'll just take the items that I added to the game. Sorry, I'm a bit lost. Yeah, have fun, I guess. And hopefully like, subscribe. Down links to my GitHub and to the worlds is in the description, link down below. And see you in maybe another video where I show off some stuff what I programmed again. I coded again.